Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy. This is interesting. Normally, if someone would say Dickle, probably wouldn't think too highly of what's in the bottle. This, however, is something different. Before you judge this bottle, try it. I have heard so many talk about this bottle. They've said it's surprising, like it'll surprise you. I haven't tried, I think I tried one other Dickle, I'm not too sure what it was, but I definitely didn't like it. This one, actually, there's a lot going on with this that I'm going to have this bottle in another series of videos where I'm going to talk about the age statements, why some of them have them, why some of them aren't, why the ones that carried those age statements for so long on the bottle took them off. Look forward for that video. But let's get into this bottle. This is an 8-year bourbon. It is charcoal chill filtered, which is a specific way that they do it over there. Up there. But it's a bourbon. So Dickle doesn't usually make bourbon, but I mean, it classifies as bourbon. It is small batch. Okay. And though it's treated like a Tennessee whiskey, it's also, but it's a Kentucky, and it's kind of a mess actually, but it works. That's what's crazy. It's a mess, but it works. So, being an 8-year, have an 8-year statement on the bottle, coming in at 45%, which is 90 proof, which is fine. Sometimes I like something with a little bit more heat, a little more punch to it. This is an 8-year bottle. Or sorry, it's an 8-year whiskey for $30. I don't know how to do the math on that, but I don't think it matters. Most people say that something that's aged 8 years can't come in at $30. But this is a very unique. This is a unique juice in that bottle. It's got a very high corn mash bill. It's like 86% with like 8% of malted barley, and then I think rye. 86. I think this is the highest percentage of corn in a mash bill I think I've ever had, and you could definitely taste the sweetness out of it. So let's go ahead and get this open. Also $30, and you get a cork. Oh, it's kind of weird. Let's try that again. Boom. Stick the landing. There we go. Oops. So this being Dickle, I don't know if that even works, but you know what? It's available just about everywhere. Everywhere I look, it's just available everywhere, and for the same $30. That is a sort of a light golden brown, sort of medium golden brown. Kind of almost looks like tea. It looks a little darker. I want to say it looks a little darker in real life. Let's get it under the nose. Whew. Oh, that definitely takes you by surprise. The smell is complex. The nose is seriously complex. There's a lot going on in there. It is sweet, caramel, cinnamon, corn. There's that sweet corn that's really in there. There's a little bit of nuttiness. Something like candy, butterscotch candy. Crackers? What is that? It's like a sweet butter cracker. Sweet butter cracker, like, or butter cookie. Just get it in there. Get it on the palate. That's juicy. That's a nice juicy bourbon. Spicy, cinnamon up front, a little bit of tingly, some sweet, almost like honey. Mm. Mm. I'm trying to pull some mint out of there, but I can't do it. Some people say there's mint. I'm not getting any mint. Going back and forth between the nose and the palate. Smell it, drink it, smell it, drink it. That is, I'm gonna tell you that's not bad. It's not great, but something that's pretty good for $30. An 8-year good bourbon. You can definitely tell there's, oh, I forgot the finish. Yeah, that's a moderately strong spicy finish. Like, it's hanging in there. Just like that taste. That taste takes you by surprise. That finish is going to let you remember it for a little while. Well, let's put a score on it. I was mixed between this one, but you know what? I'm going to be generous. Mr. Randy is often a very generous man. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I can tell you now that I've gotten about halfway through that bottle. It definitely changed a little bit on me. Got a little better. I think it maybe mellowed out a little bit. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes the juice in a bottle will mellow out when it's got more room to breathe and off gas. So once it's done that, I think it chilled out a little bit. I still have to do that experiment. I'm gonna take a fresh bottle and I'm gonna separate it into 2 different bottles. That way, from the get-go, each half of the bottle is gonna have plenty of room. It's gonna have another half of the bottle to breathe. This might be one that I like to try. I was thinking about getting something a little bit more higher proof. This one's only 90. I was thinking something maybe in the mid-90s. But we're going to see if we can take a full fresh bottle and get it to the same tasting space as we have here within a week or so without having to lose the first half of the bottle to get to this good half of the bottle. That would be worth it. So let's go my fair price. Like I said, this bottle is $30 pretty much everywhere. I think it would be a steal at 20. I think 25. I think 25 might be pushing it. I mean, it is 8 years. 8 years on the bottle. On the bottle. 8 years on the bottle. Small batch, chill filtered, charcoal chill filtered. I think it's a unique bottle. Like I said, my fair price, $20. At $25, it starts really getting undercut. I mean, there's a few other bottles out there that go at $25 that would blow this away. So at $25, I probably wouldn't. At $20, moderately consider it. It's something unique, and there's something unique on the shelf is always good to have. So would I buy this again? Maybe. Quite possibly. I think if I could get it, if I could bring the price down a little bit, this again. Well, I guess that's it. Buzzer's out. Let's go. Thank you for joining us at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy. Have a good one.